All right, what is going on, everyone out there? Brian here with my WrestleMania 36 night number 2 quick recap. And ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania 36 is now in the books, and we saw over the 2-night period last night and tonight a total of 6 championships changing hands, if I'm not mistaken. We saw a grueling last man standing match and so much more. So let's just get right into night number 2. A quick recap of night number 1 beforehand. That had on the kickoff show last night. I'm just going to run through the winners of last night's matches. Cesaro on the kickoff show defeated Drew Gulak. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeated the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag titles. Elias defeated King Corbin. Becky Lynch defeated Shayna Baszler to retain the Raw Women's title. Sami Zayn retained his Intercontinental Championship over Daniel Bryan. John Morrison won a triple threat ladder match to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships for his team of him and Miz. Kevin Owens got a measure of revenge against Seth Rollins. Mojo Rawley became the 24/7 champion, defeating R-Truth. Braun Strowman won the Universal title against Goldberg. And The Undertaker defeated AJ Styles in a tremendous and well put together Boneyard match. Those were the matches from last night. Tonight, on night number 2, on the kickoff show, we had Liv Morgan defeating Natalya. Then on the main show itself, and the opening match, we saw a new champion crowned, as we have a new NXT Women's Champion, and it is Charlotte Flair, who defeated Rhea Ripley with the figure 8, and she is now the NXT Women's Champion for the 2nd time. Aleister Black defeated Lashley in a match that looked like Lashley was going to win. However, Lana wanted Lashley to use the spear on Aleister Black, and that's what wound up costing him, because Aleister Black would hit Black Mass on Lashley to pick up the win in that one. Otis got his first WrestleMania win and got the girl, as he would defeat Dolph Ziggler with the help of Mandy Rose, who, as we saw last Friday on SmackDown, found out that Sonya Deville and Dolph Ziggler were behind the sabotage of her date with Otis, and that whole situation that happened on SmackDown, where it was revealed that Sonya used Mandy's phone while Mandy was gone and texted Otis saying that Mandy was going to be late. Otis, thinking that it was from Mandy, took a little bit longer, sent her some emojis, and this was Dolph's opportunity to swoop in and get the date with Mandy on Valentine's Day. Mandy came out tonight. She went after Sonya, who had got involved in the match a bit before Mandy came out, which allowed Dolph to hit a low blow on Otis. The referee didn't see it. However, when Mandy came out and went after Sonya, she threw Sonya into the ring and then went around the other side of the ring while the referee was distracted and delivered a low blow to Dolph Ziggler, which allowed Otis to hit the Caterpillar to pick up the win. In what was a grueling and brutal last man standing match, Edge got revenge on Randy Orton, using the arm triangle submission to knock out Randy, and then used the concerto to finish Randy off, and that was enough for Randy not to answer the count of 10. Then Rob Gronkowski would win the 24/7 championship from Mojo Rawley. Of course, last night at on night number 1 of WrestleMania 36. Mojo Rawley and Gronkowski went after R-Truth. Gronk was going to go for the pin, but Mojo pulled him off and pinned R-Truth. That's how Mojo became the 24/7 champion. Tonight, Mojo was being chased by a bunch of wrestlers. Didn't really look familiar. Looked like maybe some enhancement talent or something like that. They went after Mojo, Rob, Grunk. He did a dive from the platform where him and Mojo were standing last night and took out everybody and then pinned Mojo to become the new 24/7 champion. Then when he was running away, then Titus O'Neil took over as the host of WrestleMania for the rest of the show. The Street Profits, they remain the Raw Tag Team Champions as they defeated Angel Garza and Austin Theory. After the match, Garza, Theory, and Zelina Vega obviously upset over this loss. They went after the Street Profits until Bianca Belair, Montez Ford's woman, and I think it's his girlfriend or his wife, came out and went after Zelina Vega, hitting the KOD while the Street Profits chased off Austin Theory and Angel Garza. Fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's title. Bayley retained. She would defeat Lacey Evans as it would come down to them two. Here was the order of elimination. Tamina was eliminated after getting hit with dives from the top rope by the other 4. Then Naomi would be eliminated by Sasha. Lacey would eliminate Sasha with the woman's right. And then it would come down to Bayley and Lacey. And Sasha, who they kind of teased dissension between the two during the match, because when it was a triple threat, Sasha and Bayley had Lacey in the corner, and Bayley was going to do a running attack into the corner on Lacey, but Lacey moved and Bayley wound up hitting Sasha. Then when Lacey pinned Sasha after hitting the woman's right, Bayley did not do anything to save her friend from being eliminated. But Sasha did help Bayley retain when Lacey was going to finish off Bayley with the woman's right. Sasha came in and hit the backstabber, and then that allowed Bayley to pick up the win, hitting her finishing move to pin Lacey Evans to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. Then in one of the weirdest matches and one of the most strangest, but I actually enjoyed it, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, defeated John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse match. If you guys did not see this, words cannot describe what exactly happened during this match. It did not even take place in the arena. It took place at another location. It featured Cena dressed up as when he first debuted. It featured the Fist, the SmackDown Fist. It featured Cena coming out to NWO music, everything in between. It was just one of the most strangest matches I've seen. I don't think it was better than the Boneyard match last night, but it was maybe up there. The Fiend defeated John Cena. And then in the main event, Drew McIntyre is your new WWE Champion, knocking off the Beast Brock Lesnar after hitting 4 Claymore kicks during the match, and the final one, the 4th one, finishing off Brock Lesnar. It kind of looked troubling for McIntyre because Lesnar had hit F5s, had hit, I think, 3 or 4 F5s, and then was going to finish McIntyre off with another F5, but McIntyre got out of it and hit 3 Claymore kicks in a row. So Drew McIntyre is your new WWE Champion. realizing a dream of a lifetime and becoming champion for the first time in his career. So that is pretty much it for this recap. I have to say, both nights had their moments. As far as matches to be checked out, I would recommend checking out the Boneyard match from last night, the Triple Threat match for the SmackDown Tag Titles from last night, the Firefly Funhouse match between Cena and The Fiend from tonight, and maybe the Last Man Standing match between Edge and Randy Orton. And then, in my opinion, I thought that the NXT Women's title match was pretty good as well. So that pretty much wraps it up. This has been my WrestleMania 36 night number 2 recap. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.